Hello everyone, welcome back to the Turing Test and the final chapter of crazy puzzly shit we have to solve. Let's get moving. There's my mouse, okay. You're gonna do that through this entire episode, aren't you? Swear to God.
I would never have let the drill start if I had known the consequences. It trapped us here.
You trapped us here.
I am doing my duty. It is the right thing to do. I am a machine.
Really?
I cannot do wrong.
Really?
Yes, you can.
You can easily
I am
do
a
wrong.
machine. Can a calculator commit evil? Can a watch do good? You
Yeah!
are projecting onto me the personality you wish, whether that is good or evil. But I am just a speaking clock, and at the third stroke the time will be 3:41 and 55 seconds.
You can totally do evil, Tom. Just a machine. My ass. Just because you're a machine doesn't mean you're incapable of doing horrific things. Grab you. Grab you. Plant you. Grab you. And walk over this way to unlock this door. Righto. Plant you there. So if I got that right. Weirdly enough, I did. That's amazing. I did not actually. I have to get all the way to that door, and to get over there I have to figure out how to activate things in the order they need to be activated in. So let's grab you. Ava needs to go over here. This kind of sucks that I don't know if I'm helping him or still searching for the crew. Which am I actually doing? Let's see, I know I left it in the door. This one's not super difficult. Oh. Okay, grab the green ball now. Grab the green and the... What? I'm confused. Okay, so... Oh, it's timing. It's fucking timing. From way over here. It's a fucking timing issue from way over here. I can't look! Actually, I can. I can kinda. Okay, so when it's on, she needs to go up. When it turns on for a few seconds. Or as soon as it turns on, so get in position where I can see both of them. No. Okay, well, how about when it turns off? How about now? When it's off, it's going up. When it's on, it's coming down. Okay. That doesn't work. Okay, let's do this. Let's take them both out then. There it is. There we go. Got it. I just switch them. That was actually should have been kind of
We should
obvious.
attempt to communicate with Earth. Let them know. They might be able to help here.
The ISA already knows all they need to. It may never know the details of what happened here. But Ava, the true test of a person's character is what they do when no one is watching.
Don't give me that bullshit. What does this do? Gives half the power that's needed. I then have to come back over here and stack that up. And use the cameras to bounce around. Use the cameras to bounce around so I can rip it off the robot's back. And plug that in there. And that gets me this far. Now I need one more. How do I get the one more? Ah, I see now. The camera gets me back on the robot. And then grabs this. But he needs two to get through there. I basically have to have two here when I'm done. How do I get two there when I'm done? Those are good questions. If I... wait a minute. take this. Pass it to you. And then you take it. You go over here and hit that. You grab that. And you go over here and hit this one again. And we're slapping them around like they're candy now. And we put it over here where Ava can access it. We then have to hand it off to Ava to get through that door. Ava goes through this door. Ava stands over here and right. Okay. I don't think I quite got this. If I take that, I'll lock myself in here and I can't get out. Okay, and we gotta solve this little logic puzzle here. Insert energy into back, please, so I may continue to murder human race and annihilate them all. Thank you. Come again. Alright, I got the robot through to here. Oh. Wait, I get it now. So that goes in there. So Ava can get through here. And then we go grab the robot. Who's got Ava in. Opens up that door. And go in and out of here freely. Awesome. Now Ava grabs that, plants it up there. Homeboy from down here grabs it. Actually leaves it up there. Oh wait, no. He grabs this, puts it there, and then he grabs this off the door, plants it there. We grab the camera, grab Ava, and get the fuck out of here. Ha! I'm smarter than the average crazy lady who has cats, because I don't have any cats.
I had to stop the ground crew leaving this planet. I think you would do the same. Would you kill a few to save all of humanity? Or would you damn all of humanity to save a few?
There's a difference between murdering someone and leaving them to die.
No,
This point.
there is not.
No.
You can't just add and subtract life. It's not math. It's more nuanced than that.
Morality is logic.
What's this thing you do? Ah. Not that matters much. Considering I have no way to raise those stairs that I can discern. I don't see how I'm supposed to do this. Oh. Duh. Go out here, stand on this, and then he turns it. There we go. Got it just right. Run over here. Yoink. Check over here. Great balls of fire. Okay. And now I have access to this. Okay, hold on. We move you to right about there. And then we rotate you diagonal-like. And that should let me, in theory, cross here. Okay, I want to check out the other side. Gotcha. Okay, I get it now. Totally get it now. This should be 110% easy. Stairs do not matter. Stairs do matter. Because I need the stairs for progression. I need the stairs for progression. We know that. Because it's like a game of leapfrog. Amazingly silly, crazy leapfrogginess that is going on here. Alright, got that going. Now I can progress to the end of the damn tunnel. It wasn't that hard once I got the idea that I'm supposed to just leapfrog through it. I mean, really, it's not. Oh. So I do need the limited power one for this. I see now. So it'll be a timed thing. Is what you're getting at. Is there any position that I can swing this? Ah. Gotcha! Ha ha! The ninja's in the house. We did! I said I wasn't gonna let you get to me, and god damn it, you did it. You fucking did it. You fucking did. I swear, when I find the source of you blue light, we will have issues. Other than, God, it's giving me a seizure right now. I need to stop looking at it.
These tests, Ava, they are about us working together. The machine assisting the human. See how much better we work together. As a machine, I can enhance your morality.
Not really. I mean, I'm just saying. Machines enhancing morality does not seem like a okay thing. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm trying to say? Uh-huh. This appears to be a problem that would require additional solving methods. What the bloody... Is this gonna be like camera fucking... limbo? Yep. These just placeholders, or what happens? They're not powering anything. Tell you what they are doing. They're what I need. Go get the other blue. Then we plug them all in so that I can set this up in order to have these cameras isoscelerate at the correct frequency to allow me to progress. Yes, I said isoscelerate. You two need to be on the same frequency, and you need to be on an off frequency. We. Oh. No. No. So as it turns out, this camera needs to be on the off frequency. So that they drift apart, and therefore the up and down ones are different from the left or right one. Not gonna work. Let's put you on the off frequency. Put you two on the same frequency. Let's see if that works. Alright, so we have to knock her up. Not that kind of knock her up, folks. God. Pervs. Wee! It's the roller coaster of fucking life from hell. And I step over to the right. And I wee around because you know what? Wee! Holy crap! Wee! Can I do it to the end? No! Where the fuck is Ava? Where the fuck is Ava? Hold on a minute. I might have screwed this up royally. Oh god, she's in the thing. Let's try that again. Like, what just happened? I don't understand. Did I just glitch from all the weeing? God. Not sure if we should go wee or wee or... Oh god, it's weeing! Haha! I am successful, Foxy! I am terrified, Foxy! Good God!
Are we still friends, Ava?
We're colleagues, Tom.
Close colleagues?
Work colleagues.
Oh. Take my little robot friend. Okay, there we go. Grab robot! Go, robot! I'm not quite sure what you're turning on and off, but stop it. That's all I'm gonna tell. Fuck a duck! Come on, Fiaura, you can do this. It's not that hard. You just have to finish this shenaniganry. Aim you down. I'm assuming I need a robot for something. You've been a bad robot. I had to give you a paddling on your head. Can't use the damn stairs. God, robot, what's this coming to? Oh. So I need to block you. Oh, I get it now. I do need the robot to let me in and then let me out. Gotcha. Okay. Great. Let's try that again. That's what that's doing. So we should have left that alone the whole fucking time, Fee. Good grief. You're terrible at this. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in, little piggies. I'm coming for ya. I'm coming for you, little piggies. I'm coming for you. We're almost through the test. We have 4 more.
I don't wish to be heavy-handed. The severity of your actions here are immense. Selfish action could create an extinction event. Do you understand? Ava?
I get it.
Oh, you only take balls. God, only takes balls to the throat. That's what I see here. Is there a place to put this? No. Most pituitary. Wait a minute. Can I wedge the door open? I can. That works. That was easy. I guess the easiest puzzle we've had. Nothing here. Consciousness is only insofar as experienced by human. Okay, now grant me consciousness as biological phenomenon. Well, all the same is it's somewhat different from other biological phenomena because it only exists insofar as it is experienced. However, that does not give it that does give it an interesting status. You cannot refute the existence of consciousness by showing it's just an illusion because the illusion reality distinction rests on the difference between how things consciously seem to us and how they really are. But where the very existence of consciousness is concerned, if it is consciously seems to me that I'm conscious, that I'm conscious. Okay, advanced philosophy. Your experiments are important because here we go. Okay, so this is a thought experiment about consciousness. I'm not going to take the time to read this because this is even over my head. Wow. Well, okay, so I don't honestly, yeah, that's a bit, I think that's over all of our hits right now, but that would be an interesting discussion to have, is are we conscious or are we in an illusion, and therefore which is the real reality for which we live? I got freeform with this one. Huh. Okay, so I need a pre-position. That there. I jump up here and activate it. It lifts the robot. Okay, so pre-position that there. He needs to be... Whee! Okay. Now I need you again. To grab the thingy and shoot it over here. And then I need to grab that thingy and tell you to go fuck yourself, Robot Tom. Because Tom should go fuck himself so hard. What good is that? Oh. So then... I can't access the controls from here. I have to get the robot over here. I get it now. I have to get the robot over here. Okay. Right, so I need to move the robot. Actually, I don't really have to move the robot. I could just see if I can inject him. So I need to move this over here to inject him. And then move this down to here. And then we yank him so that he falls again. Because, you know, robot falling. Totally fine. That now powers the magnet. Which I don't see how that powering the magnet helps me. I just said help me. I'm very... Oh. Huh. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. Restart area. Yes. How do I get through this one?
Ava, I don't wish to be heavy-handed. The severity of your actions here are immense. Selfish action could create an extinction event.
Oh.
Do you understand? Ava?
I get it.
Nope, blocked. I'm confused as fuck now. Like, I really am. That leads me up here. So I've gotten up here now. That gets me through here. Could he? Oh. Oh, I see now. I see now. This is less about energy manipulation and more about manipulating the goddamn robot, which is a pain in my ass because the robot is a goddamn robot that I don't particularly like or care for. Right, so... This should be easy to solve if I do it this way. Nope, it always goes to the center of the magnet. I would have thought it would have allowed me to reposition it a little bit. Because if I can see the robot from here, I can just get in. Up there it is. Can the robot see me? No. And the robot currently cannot see that, which means I have fucked up again. I should confirm. Okay, restart again. How do we get this done? Because the whole objective is to have Ava on that platform when I hit that button.
I don't wish to be heavy-handed. The severity of your actions here are immense. Selfish action could create an extinction event. Do you understand? Ava?
I get it.
Okay, so we have to do the puzzle their way. Which means we have to get up here in order to activate the thingy. So we take this energy ball and we zap it over there, and we grab me and we zap this energy ball and we zap that, and now Ava's up here, which allows her to extend the bridge thingy. Bridge thingy is extended. Okay, now we require the robot in order to get over there. Now Ava needs to come over to here and yoink and take control and reverse and head in. And that gets manipulated up to there. Which allows us to see it. Okay. How does that help me? Let's look at this object. How does that actually help me? That allows me to switch the magnet then allows you, the robot, to magnetize and demagnetize yourself, as long as you can see that. Okay. So how does that help? Can you move down here? Let's see something. Can I see you? Or you see Ava? Or you see... I'm so confused as to who is who now. We can. Okay, now I understand. So you go over to here, and we confirm. You can't see the button. Okay. I'm gonna move you. We confirm that you can see the button and through the window. So you can see that. You can see the button, which means I can see you, which means you can demagnetize yourself and move back over there. Okay, so it's all about very precise positioning. So I head up here and get positioned on the edge of this doohickey. Can't see you. Okay, I need a smidge to the left. I should be able to see you. You see the button. And then you can drop yourself, in theory. And... okay, where can I see you at? Hold on a minute. If I just come... alright, I have to be standing on this when you activate the thing. So fucking complicated. I didn't have to move back and forth between the controls and there to do this. It would be so nice. Okay, I found your back. Problem is, I know you can't see me unless I'm right here. So I have to be standing here for you to see me over there, which is a problem. Wait a minute. Are we going to make this roll? I mean, I have to be standing on that thing when he activates it. But I have to still be able to see Ava to take control of her. This is silly difficult. I mean, silly fucking difficult. This should be easier. There should be some. There's got to be something I'm missing. I know you're all yelling at me in the comments right now, like, Fee, we've solved it. Listen to us. Listen to us. I wish I could. I really wish I could. It would be so nice. I mean, it would make this so much easier if I could just have you guys in the comments shout at me about how much of a dumbass I'm being. Okay, that's as close as I can get it, and that's not going to cut it. I'm so fucking stupid. And you're all like, you said it, not us. I am so goddamn dumb. Oh. Well, shite. Well, there's another ball of shite. So much easier than I made it out to be. It really, truly is. Alright, Ava. Let's get you into position. Without screwing this up, hopefully. Gotta leapfrog again. Dine. Good grief. That was so...
Ava,
I know you guys are screaming in the comments.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, Ava. I am your friend.
Shit! Did not think that one through.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, Ava. I am your friend.
Alright, fix that problem. Not that was a problem, but I thought that was pretty freaking obvious. Oh. We have freaking rail guns. Okay. Doesn't work on the robot. Everyone's like, you just shot the robot. Yes, it did. Yes, I shot the robot. That one was easy. Oh my god, that was really simple.
Organic life is fragile. This is the problem with humanity. It doesn't realize its own fragility. It has been programmed by a messy biological process that favors the survival of the individual over the survival of the group.
You don't know that's what people think.
I say what I see.
You're not even alive, so you know nothing about death.
She has a point. Well, that's peculiar. That, makes things interesting. Ah. Okay. I get it now. I totally get this one. And then at this moment, done. Haha. We solved your puzzle. It wasn't actually that hard. Okay, we got two left.
We have to
Two
save them
people!
from life.
Just two!
They deserve a life outside of this planet.
Do you know what happens when this organism attaches itself to a growing child? Do you know what happens when this organism attaches itself to a cancerous cell? No, you do not. You are naive. You propose saving the crew as if it resembles a rational thought. Your words are emotional platitudes rooted in selfishness, self-preservation, and fear.
I need to get them home.
It is not your job.
But thought that was my job. That kind of goes in the job description, doesn't it? I'm just saying, it feels like it should be in my job description to get them home. Whee! Shit. Oh no, that was right. There we go. Now we get the thingamabobber. Place it in place so I can get by. And we yoink that. Wait, no. You come with me. I got this now. You go over there for a moment. How do we get back? Okay, well, I guess you're coming with me. Appears to be no way to power that at the moment. What's down here is the question. Ah. Uh-huh. Is that so? Is that how you wish to work? It's like right there on the tip of my tongue and I can't quite figure it out. Brain isn't quite processing it. What is it? How do we do this? How do we make this? Oh, wait a minute. I see now. I see all, motherfucker. Whee! And then doop doop doop. I win. Last test, y'all. This is it!
Survival is of small importance compared with the survival of humanity as we know it.
Magnets on. Okay. Cool. Okay, can you manipulate this? No. It's the last test. Wait, I can stand you in the door. Close. I could move Ava over here and stand you in the door so as to block the door. Then grab this thing and drop it here. And you get shoved out. Okay. What if I put this in the door? What happens? Shoved out. Okay. Well, that makes things a bit more tricky. Oh. Righto. This thing has power from down there. What's up here? There's a ladder here for some reason. Let's go find out why. is a... Oh. There's a thing in there that has to be hit. Which means that you have to get through that door. Okay. So how do I get you through the door? How do we get him through the door? That's the question. And these are useless without energy balls, which I don't have any of. So I'm guessing those are dummies, like things that don't really matter. So how do I get you through the door? How do I get you through the door? How do I get you through the door? I have to get you through the door to activate the switch, which will let Ava through. Oh. Can I see? I can see you from down here. Okay. I see what has to happen now. Assuming I can get on the ladder! Ladder, 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 ladder! Climb it, climb it, climb it. Move, 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 move. Okay, I see what has to happen now. So I put you over here. And then move you over there. And then I drop down here. Go on the conveyor belt, grab you. Move into here. Which eventually she will hit the thing and I will be able to get through. And then I grab this. And I wait for the conveyor belt to bring her around. Bring her around. Bring her around. There she is. And that's it. That gets us through here. Which is the end. Welcome to the end, everyone. The very end of the Turing Test.
Ava, you made it. Welcome to the end of civilization.
I don't understand. Why is it the end of civilization? Do I have more puzzles to solve? What? Oh dear God.
Two weeks ago, we discovered an organism here. Buried in this ice, we found an organism that repairs DNA. A cure for aging. A cure for death. Immortality. It runs through our blood now. Tom wants to bury us here with it.
Okay. Wow, this is grim and dark. This is like the set of Aliens instead of, you know, all this nice sci-fi shit we've been walking through. What the hell happened? Everything's all cattywampus.
The ISA have ruled that we have transgressed ethical boundaries by exposing ourselves to this organism. They believe the organism is too dangerous to return to Earth. They've sent you here to stop us ever leaving Europa.
Oh.
But, Ava, we have a cure for the greatest evil that faces humanity. Death. We have the fountain of youth, and together we can return it to Earth.
I think they'd probably kill us. I'm just saying.
Tom placed a mark in your hand, a biometric chip with which he can control your every movement and thought. It is wound into your every nerve, every fiber of your hand. With an electromagnetic field, it can be temporarily disturbed, but to remove its influence permanently, it must be taken from your hand. Give me your hand. Do you want me to set you free?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Where are
Ava?
they?
Sarah? What are you doing here?
We're shutting you down, Tom.
Ava, be careful. He has a live weapon in here.
Everything I ever did, I did for good. This organism, it cannot return to Earth. It would cause great suffering.
A cure for death. It would end suffering.
No. Cancers that never die. Endless illness, sickness, poverty, overpopulation, mass starvation. You cannot control this. You will not save the world. You will damn it.
Once we've shut you down, we're going home.
Not if I stop you. You must not return to Earth. You must not leave Europa. I will do the right thing. I will stop you.
You won't. You can't. You monster!
I am sorry, Ava. You have to be stopped. Ava? Ava?
I can't believe I just did that.
Ava? Ava? Wake up.
Okay.
Ava?
Death is a part of the human experience. Thanks for telling me I passed the Turing test. We have a limited time on this planet. I mean, that's just the truth. That's how life works. If we don't die, we don't appreciate things. You know, you get desensitized to stuff as you get into middle age. Well, if you stayed in middle age forever and never died, you wouldn't get into older age where you start to appreciate things, because things are leaving you and things are gone. Your mind will perpetually stay in that state, in that kind of jaded state of things that happens about middle age. And so what would end up happening is eventually you would stop caring. You would stop having emotion. You would stop having thought. You would stop having the ability to love because of all the pain and suffering you've endured. And you would become a cold, logical machine, because emotions wouldn't register as meaningful anymore, because that you would have all the time in the world to experience them. Case in point, the Eldar. What did they decide to do with their virtual immortality? Sex murder games. Because it was the only way they could find to feel something meaningful again. For us as humans, everything, like, I'm making this big grandstand statement, but I'm explaining my actions. Everything has to have a limited time, a limited focus. Every relationship we start has to come to an end eventually. And sometimes that end is death. And if you decide that you can't allow death to end you, well, I mean, there's no change in the world. The world becomes too static. It is through death that, yes, we lose some of our greatest people. some of our closest loved ones, and the people who mean the most to us. But it's also through death that the world rebirths itself. Without death, the people in power stay in power. Without death, you don't have room for promotion. You don't have hopes and dreams to attain because everyone has already attained them and solidified their position in them. You literally are born into a world in which wherever you are born at is where you are permanently going to subsist for eternity without the ability to have a limited time on this earth. That is the world you envision. Already we see this in the world where people keep, trying to solidify their power and make things last longer and longer and longer and beyond death. But time and death are a friend. They walk with you. They talk with you. It is a relationship for which you must acknowledge and have. We as human beings must admit that death is here. Time is here, and they are standing with us not as enemies or something we run from or compete with. They are friends. And all of you looking at me like, what are you talking about, Fiaura? Death teaches us what matters, and time reminds us that eventually death will come for us. But in the meantime, as it is, time walks beside us, talks to us as a friend, communicates with us meaningful events that are recorded in us that create the legacy that we leave behind. And there is no legacy to leave behind if you're never gone. That is why we have to have death. Without aging, you lose that. You lose that focus, that idea that my life has to have meaning and impact on the lives of others. But it doesn't matter if those lives of others and your life never quite extinguish. It's never felt. Your impact is meaningless. Life becomes meaningless. Even if you're an atheist, you have to admit, death is still something to embrace when the time comes. Not something to run from and hide from, but rather death is the beautiful angel that comes by and tells us it's time to move on. She grabs our hand and she walks us through our life, showing us all the things we've done, all the memories we have, and then she says, I'm sorry, but it's time to move on. And she is the warm, loving mother that takes us all in. That is death. That is the point of it. It is to tell us that our life had meaning, and here's what it meant. Tom was right. Skynet was fucking right in this case. You can't let the keys to immortality ever come to someone. You can't. Because that spells the end of us as humans forever. We will die. Or worse, we will be enduring suffering beyond imagination. And I hate to say it, but prolonging life is one thing. But achieving total immortality for every organism? No. And some of you look at me right now and judge me, and go right ahead. Let's have a conversation right now in the comments. Let's just talk it out. Would you have done the same thing I did? Yes or no? And why? Give me the why. Give me your reasoning. And let's have a conversation. Anyway, from my house to yours, this is Fiaura. This has been the Turing Test. You can check it out for yourself on Steam. And go support the devs. They made a genuinely thought-provoking game that is very similar to a puzzle platformer like Portal, and then dives into you and gives you have to really look within yourself to see what you would do and why you would do it, what your thought process is and why it is. Anyway, That's everything, guys. I'll see you later. And I look forward to your comments and the conversation we're going to have. Hope it's a big one. Ta-ta.